Hey guys, me and Dave. It's Sunday, 8/28, 2022. So some interesting things happened today as far as targeting. They kind of laid off me on the weapons a little bit, but I woke up at like 7:30. I tried to get back to bed and it wouldn't let that happen. You know, they do that every day almost. Okay, so remember about a week ago I told you about that guy in the white truck? He's been at the park like 5 times. You know, when we go to the park. Okay, so today I, took Max out today. We were going to the store and then we were going to go to the park. Okay, so we're driving down the road and here's the park driveway. We were going by the park to the store. This guy races out of the park. He couldn't get right behind me because there was a car. So he starts following me for about half a mile. And then he turned off. You know, all driving all aggressive and everything else. He pulled up and he spit out his window, and the guy was toothless. You know, he looked like a meth head. You know, violent meth head, because he did street theater before with another guy, and he's a violent guy. Okay, no, he's a violent guy. You know, you don't mess with these meth heads, you guys. We don't mess with these meth heads. Okay, now they use meth heads. I mean, don't mess with those people. They're crazy up in the head there. You know. Okay, so we went to the store and then I forgot my card. I forgot my money. So I'm like, oh crap! I gotta run back home. So me and Max went back home, grabbed their money, went back to the store, and bought whatever, and then we're coming back. No, actually, we're coming back from going. We're going to get my money, and we're driving down the road, and here this guy comes again. Now, this is just pure harassment, you guys. Comes, behind me, and he was on the crossroad, and he comes and goes behind me. And then he goes back into the park. So I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, these guys just don't stop, What the heck? Is they gonna have this guy following me around, harassing me all the time, and stuff, So they got him in my area by my house, my house is right by all these parks and everything, in the store and in the gas station, and it's my little area, where I live. So they got this guy here in the white truck in 2 flags sticking out of his truck, following me around. Now they have him following me. Like I said, the guy didn't have any teeth. He didn't have any front teeth or anything. He looked like a meth head. I didn't see that before. But he looks rough around the edges, like a meth head, like somebody you don't want to be around. You don't want to mess with these people, you guys. They're crazy. They're crazy people. They're crazy. You don't know if these people are going to pop off on you or not. Whether they're told to or not, you don't trust these people. So then I grabbed my money, we went a different way, went to the store and got our stuff. And then I thought, well, we'll see if this guy is around, so then we'll go to a different place to take Max so he can go potty. So we went to a different place. I'm just waiting for this guy. I had my phone on me. I'm serious, you guys. I was ready to call the cops. I'm like, is this guy going to sit here and follow me and harass me now? I'm going to call the cops on the guy. I had my phone with me. I was ready. The guy's sitting here harassing me, driving all erratic and everything else behind me, So are they going to start doing this now, having this guy harass me every single day we go out, So, we grabbed our money, went to the store, and then we went to a different park, a different baseball field, and then Max went potty and all this stuff. But I was waiting for this guy to come up and start something with me, or, I don't know, You don't know what state of mind these people are in. The guy was a meth head. He was missing his front teeth and everything else. Total meth head, you know. So this is what they do. And they do this to non-violent people, you guys. Do this to someone who would come out and kick the shit out of you. They won't do it. They won't do it, So these guys are big tough guys, and they're big bad tough guys, meth heads and everything else. But they won't do this to someone who will stop and get out and kick their ass. You know what I mean? They won't do it. They gotta do it to me. I'm non-violent. I'm non-confrontational. I don't get into it with these people. I am not messing with some crazy meth head. I'm not doing it. They got a lot of meth heads in my program, you guys. They use these meth people that are on drugs. You don't mess with those people. You don't mess with them. They're crazy in the head. You stay away from them. Keep your distance away from me. Don't mess with these kind of people, you guys. So they're trying to provoke me, intimidate me. I don't know what they're trying to do. Are they trying to provoke me to get mad? Are they intimidating me so I don't leave the house? What is the reason why they're doing this? They're using this guy now 5 or 6 times in a row. Like, obviously he doesn't have a job. He drives a crappy white truck, Chevy truck. He has no teeth. His front teeth are missing. And he looks like a meth head, and he looks like a crazy meth head. He got into it with street theater a couple weeks ago with this guy, and he raced up to this guy in his truck. He's like, blah, 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 what are you going to do about it, mother effer? And all this stuff. And this was aimed towards me, you guys. And because I stopped and took my dog out for a walk so he could go potty. And then he yelled something out the window, and then they did street theater. He raced up to this guy, it was street theater. He was involved. Raced up to this guy, and was saying something. And then he's like, "What are you gonna do about it, mother effer?" And then he threw a big fit, and he raced out of the parking lot. He backed his truck up, and he raced out of the parking lot in a big hurry. So, yeah, that was a big street theater. But this guy is crazy, you guys. They're crazy people. You don't mess with these people. You stay away from these people. It's not worth it. You don't know if these guys are going to pop off on you. Really. Whether they are told to or not told to. You don't know if this guy's really going to pop off on you and go crazy on your ass, So that's what happened today. I got a stalker. He's been there 5 or 6 times. I'm to the point where now where it's to the point where every time I go to the park, this guy's there, and he's causing trouble and everything else. So if he's gonna start following me around, we're gonna have a huge problem. I'm just gonna bring my phone. I'm gonna film, or I'm gonna call the cops and just say, this guy's following me around. This guy's sitting here following me around. And the thing that ticks me off is they show these people where I live. That ticks me off. They show these people where we live, and they'll probably be at the park. They'll probably be around. They'll probably, I don't know how long they're going to keep on using this guy, but, they're trying to provoke me. They're trying to intimidate me not to go out. I don't know. I'm just taking my dog to the park so he can go potty. What is the big deal? This guy is such an insecure bitch. He has his thugs out there doing his dirty work. He has little kids out there doing his dirty work. He has old ladies out there doing his dirty work. I bet you this guy is the biggest coward in the world. I really do. I think he's the biggest coward in the world. Who's ever given these guys orders is the biggest coward in the world. And he has to have thugs, because he's a coward, do his dirty work for him. Because he doesn't have the balls to do it himself, obviously. So they got these meth head thugs out there doing his dirty work for him. The guy's a coward. He's a coward. and he's threatened, and that's what it is, so he can have all these crazy meth heads out here. I'm bringing my phone with. I'm either gonna film or I'm gonna call the cops, because this has been 5 or 6 times in a row that this guy's been here. You know, where every time I go to the park, this guy's there. So I'm either gonna call the cops, let them deal with him, or I'm gonna film him or whatever. I don't trust these people. They can blow a top, you guys. They're all methed out on drugs. They can blow a top. They don't use people who are stable, you guys. They use criminals and felons and everything, drug addicts and everything else in these programs. And you can't risk your safety. You have to be safe. But you can't stay in the house 24/7 either. You have a right, every right. You are not a criminal. You're not anything. You have a right to go wherever you want, even if you're being harassed by these meth heads. It's your right. You have a right. You have more rights than these people. So hopefully this guy will disappear here pretty quick. I hope he disappears here pretty soon. They go through guys more than I change my underwear, so hopefully they'll disappear here pretty soon. So that's what happened today. It wasn't that bad of a day, but it was. I hate Sundays. I hate them. But there was a Rocky marathon on today. I watched Rocky on AMC today for something to do, kill some time and all this stuff. But I kept on thinking about this guy. They kept on putting him in my mind. Is this guy going to be around every single day? Are they going to be paying this guy $50 every single day or whatever to harass me? And now he's starting to follow me around in my truck. It's like, I'm not going to play that game. I'll call the cops. I'll be like, this guy is at the park every single time I go. Now he's starting to follow me around. Driving aggressively, this stuff. Don't mess with these meth heads, you guys. They're crazy. They're crazy people. They're crazy. They're crazy people. These guys are real big tough guys. I'm 49 years old. I got a heart condition now because of I'm on these weapons. Go do this to someone who will kick your ass. Really, you won't do it because you're a coward. They're cowards. They really are cowards. So anyway, but they're all methed out. They're methed out. They don't care. So anyway, that's what happened today. So I got a stalker, you guys. Anyway, I'm going to cut this off. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're doing better than me. And I'll talk to you guys later.